And then one that really made me scratch my head this year was the plight of Archangelo. And Archangelo is a stallion, as you know. He won the Belmont. He won a number of Grade Ones. Was named champion.
Mm-hmm.
And retired what I thought was for a reasonable amount of money. I think he's staying there for like $30,000 or $35,000. Son of Arrogate. Joe doesn't have any foals on the ground, but for an unknown reason or a bunch of unknown reasons, people are really sour on him. And if you look at the mares in foal to him and what they sold for, normally for a first year stallion with no foals on the ground, you'd figure, okay, it's going to be like 1.5 to 3 times stud fee. That's if it's the right kind of mare and if the mare looks good and blah blah blah, all the other things. But this one in particular, nothing has changed from the time that the horse retired. There have been no other sons of Arrogate that have failed, okay, as a stallion. Archangelo himself doesn't have any foals on the ground. And there's, you could argue that maybe there's not a lot of advertising support for the horse necessarily in comparison to other first-year stallions. That's arguable. That's just my feeling. Yet you bring a mare in foal to Archangelo to the sale, and people are like, nope, don't want that. It's almost like you're trying to give them cancer. I mean, they won't look at him. They won't. And there's no reason why. Like, it wasn't like this horse came up after retired and there was a positive and it was DQ'd, from winning a big race, and therefore the luster is off. Or, like I said, the other sons of Arrogate haven't hit the board as far as stallion, on the stallion roster. He has no foals on the ground, so nobody's basing it on anything other than just, I heard a guy who said that he doesn't like Archangelo, and that's why I'm not going to buy a mare in foal to him.